school vandalism thing seems a lot more serious. Though luckily the eyewitness sketches in the paper didn't really look like me in Rowley. So I thought it would be okay, but when I got to school all anyone wanted to talk about was who was behind the green blobs. The school had general assembly in third period, and the topic was the so-called graffiti on the front of the school. Vice Principal Roy said someone had sprayed paint the front wall. He was sure the perpetrators were students at our school. He said someone in the auditorium knew who was responsible and that it was terrible to live with guilty conscience. But then he said he was gonna put a locked box in a cafeteria to make it easy for someone to leave an anonymous tip. At lunch, I could tell Rowley was really freaking out. So I reminded him that this vandalism thing was a total baloney and we didn't really do anything wrong. But Rowley said if he got a criminal record, he would be able to get into a college or get a job, and that his whole future would be ruined. It took a while, but eventually I convinced him to just stay cool and wait for the whole thing to blow over. After lunch, the police came to the school and the vice principal started calling kids down to the front office by one. At first, I was worried someone has identified us, but then I realized Vice Principal Roy was only calling the names of worst troublemakers. That's when I knew they didn't have any real evidence and I started to relax. At recess, a kid named Mark Raman told us that what happened when he went for questioning. The police had a machine that they said that was a lie detector and they claimed it as a foolproof. So there was no point in fibbling. Mark said it was pretty obvious the lie detector was really just a photocopier. But whenever Mark said something the police didn't, Sergeant Peters hit the copy button and out came a piece of paper. He's lying. The police eventually gave up. Because after lunch, Vice Principal, I stopped calling kids down to the front office. So I finally feel like we're off of the hook.